So we finally got our first look at some Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay. 9 minutes of gameplay to be more specific, coming from IGN, with some real gameplay this time around. No trailers, but they're showing us action, walking around and all that kind of stuff. The gameplay takes place on Kobo, a brand new planet where we can see Cal crash with the Mantis in the trailer, and apparently the setting here is that he needs to basically find help to repair his ship. And on this planet he encounters some type of faction of armor enemies who I'm assuming are controlling these old separatist droids that we can see, as well as the crashed Lucrehulk ship. I think a lot of things are similar, but also a lot of things have been greatly improved, like the map system looks way more clear. You can zoom in using BD1 as binoculars, set beacons and things like that. In terms of the gameplay, there's a lot of new combos as you can see, including dual wielding lightsabers, and this successful parry right here turns into a really awesome saber staff execute. Basically a little bit like in the first game when you parried a scout trooper, you got a little execution animation. I'm assuming this is similar to that. The force meter seems to work similarly, where you get force power back by hitting enemies and you lose it by using combos or force powers. However, something new I haven't really figured out is the new golden hourglass at the bottom. It seems like it charges up the same way the force does, but once you activate it, it seems like you get your force powers back way faster during that time, meaning that you can probably spam your force abilities, combos and all that kind of stuff. And it almost looks like you slow down the enemies too, but I'm not sure if I'm imagining that. But it does seem like a really cool feature you can activate during the really hard fights to get way more combos in at the same time, because in the previous game sometimes you could only use your force powers maybe 3 times in a row and then you had to do a lot of fighting to get them back. So if there are a couple of times you can activate this to really dish out a lot of damage and combos at once, I think it sounds like a great feature.